I am so excited. Today is amazing. Well, if you know anything about me, every day is amazing. But today is just amazing because today is our Living Life with Intent broadcast. This is Ynez Bevins, the intentional woman. I aspire to inspire women to mature with grace and intentionality. Hi, Tyra. Hi, so amazing. Tyra, I am on here this evening without my full face of makeup because I was thinking about you. Tyra said, Missy Naz, you have healthy skin. You don't have to wear your makeup all the time. So today I decided that I would come on, not all the way so natural, but pretty much natural, right, guys? So I don't have on my foundation. I didn't go through all of that process because the title of the broadcast is What's Your Truth? How about that? What's your truth? My truth is, and I want to share this so bad because I want all of us to come to realize our truth, And when I look at Tyra, I see her truth, I see her truth through her children. I see her truth through her business, yeah. When I look at my sister Janine, her name on Instagram is so amazing, and it is so her. I feel like she is living her truth. You know what I mean? And so her name actually connects to who she is. When I tell you that my sister has an anointing in her fingers to create through sewing, through crafts, she is actually so amazing. Yes. And I took a moment to look at myself in the mirror and I said, who's that in that mirror? I was laughing, just teasing in my own spirit. And I realized that I am Ynez Bevins, the intentional woman. I aspire to inspire women to mature with grace and intentionality. And guys, that is exactly what I live for. I live to be an inspiration to others. That's my truth. I live to be the best wife that I could be to my big Al. It's just amazing, guys. I am on here today to inspire you to live in your truth. Figure out what that is and how is that for you. I am an educator and I am good at that. I engage well with children. I do. I engage well with parents and I engage well with colleagues. I know my anointing is there. I live in my truth. And I'm a great wife. I've come to realize it took me a long time to kind of get to this point. But I'm a good wife. Yes. I live in my truth. Figure out what your truth is and live in it. Own it. Be inspired by it. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. Yes. Because I'm living in my truth. I'm living in my truth. And I'm thankful to God that I have a husband who allows me to live in my truth. He enjoys that about me. Actually, I think he enjoys the Ynez Bevins, the intentional woman, Ynez Bevins, the wife. He enjoys that. And so with all of that, guys, I want to share with you some tips that'll bring you so that you can come together to take on and capture your own truth. Okay? So these are some of the, what you might some little ideas you might want to use. So one of the ideas that I use is I am a Fitbit stepper, right? So you know that a part of my life is that I always want to be healthy. But my sister Nicola mentioned to me today, she said, Nez, she said, there are, things about your behavior. Yeah, Tara is absolutely right. Oh, thank you, Tara, for saying that my skin is naturally beautiful. I really appreciate that. Because, I've always enjoyed makeup so much, and that's the reason why I've always put it on, and so it kind of covers up my skin. But I tell you, God gave me good genes, and mama and daddy did too. But I take care of my skin. And I've been taking care of my skin because my mom taught us to do that. Especially when we were going into our adolescent years. I think that we may have started to be very cognizant of taking care of our skin when we were about 12. Yeah, we did. And so I remember my first skincare product was Noxzema. And then my Aunt Rose, God bless her soul, introduced all of us to Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I am still in that business as well. So I use the Mary Kay skincare products to take care of my skin as well. And so it makes me excited that to even know that, yeah, that's a part of my truth too, taking care of me. But I want to come back to some ideas on taking care of yourself and being in your truth. Today my sister Nicola actually was talking with me, and she was sharing with me that she said, there's in all the things that you do to care for yourself, there's two things that you're not doing as well, and you can stand to do better. And so I was listening. Of course, that was kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but I was listening because she comes from a good place. And she said, you don't take your contacts out like you should. And I don't. I sleep in my contacts when my contacts are not designed for me to sleep in. And so, my truth is to say, okay, badness. Yes, bad. Yes, I didn't want to wear. I always had to have my foundation on, even when I exercise. But I'm released. I'm free to be me. Yeah, so now I am. Hi, Chandra. How are you today? I have come to my truth. And I'm going to take ownership for this, right? Because my sister Nicola mentioned to me about, that part of my life where I'm not being true to myself. I'm not taking care of my needs properly. And I will, on this day, I am saying it out to all of you guys. I will stop sleeping in my contacts. I will care for my eyes a lot better than I do. Okay? I will take my contacts out around between 9 and 9:30. 9 and 9:30, I'm going to take my contacts out. And so I am going to facilitate my life differently in that area. Okay? Now, the other part that I'm not doing so well with is taking my blood pressure medication, right? Now, that pill is so small, it's ridiculous. Why wouldn't I just take it? So you know what I'm going to do, because a part of my daily routine is to drink 2 bottles of water, and the water is 33 ounces, right, of water. And my goal is to drink at least 2 bottles of that water per day. So I'm going to sit it on every night. I'm going to sit a bottle of the water on the face bowl in the bathroom. So that in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to take my blood pressure medication. This is a tip, guys. When you set a routine in your life, you become more trusting in your abilities to be true to you. To be true to you. Figure out what's your truth. Figure out what's your truth. It's not everybody's. It's different. It's unique to you. Okay? So my truth is, right, that in different areas of my life, like my relationship building area of my life, I am doing great. because I want to take ownership. But in taking care of myself, when it comes to removing my contacts, when it comes to taking my blood pressure medication, I'm not doing so well. So I am going to add an alert to my phone to remind me. And at that time, I'm going to do each of those particular activities. So, your cell phone is a great, we carry them around anyway. We act like we can't do anything without them. So use your cell phone to help you to take care of those kinds of behaviors, okay? Also, guys, another tip for this facilitating my own life and taking care of myself, I have totally been committed to walking and going back to the gym. This is my second week of going to the gym. I am excited. I've been consistent. But let's see how well I do when I go back to work on Monday, because summer vacation is over. And as an educator, I'll be back to work on Monday. So I am believing in God that I am going to stick with my truth and be true to myself and take care of myself. And I will continue to go to the gym and be prepared as well, because my goal is to go to the gym before I go to work. Guys, I'm saying it out loud to the world that that's what I will be doing 5 days a week. Okay? Do you believe with me? Please say yes. I need a team of people to give me that energy, because I want to have a steady focus in that area of my life, and it's going to be done. Okay? This is the thing, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect for you to get started. You don't have to be perfect. Just make a decision on where you want to stand in your truth and begin today. Begin today to stand in your truth. God will bless you in spite of you. He always does. He always does. He takes care of me in spite of me. At least I'm not blind. I don't want to become blind, but I need to take care of my eyes. The optometrist has shared with me that it's not healthy for me to continue to keep my contacts in my eyes. And so I am going to stand in my truth, and I will take better care of my eyes. Okay? Stand in your truth. What's your truth that you want to stand in? Okay? Figure that out. And next week, I want you to type something in and say, you remember last week the topic was, what's your truth? I want you to type that in and share it with me. What was your truth the week prior? And that you stood in your truth and you felt awesome about it. Remember that intent with work brings manifestation. So in my life right now, I'm bringing in love. I'm bringing in harmonious relationships. Yes, God. I'm bringing in peace. I'm bringing in prosperity, because I'm being real focused in my business areas as well. And I'm bringing in, oh God, spirituality. Because without God, none of this is possible. But with God, all things are possible. This is Ynez Bevins, the intentional woman. I love you guys. Take care. Share the broadcast. And I look forward to sharing with you guys next week. Remember, live in your truth. I love you. Take care. Guys, thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you, so amazing. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, everyone who listens to the broadcast. After the live is over, I want to just tell you guys, thank you with all my heart. This is Ynez Bevins, the intentional woman.